KGB. So that's what we would like to see also on our hack meeting. There is, yeah, I'll be very, very short now, so 30 seconds. We would like also to talk about the flow of money and possible autonomy which is coming from that, because there is a big issue of how to finance and how to financially support any hackers meeting, and are you enough independent if you are getting any kind of support from foundation or whatever, and people are easily, especially if they are coming from the rich countries, they are easily just for the solution where people are financing themselves from like individuals, but then they don't really see that those individuals are working for the corporations for the money, and what is the real difference in doing that individually or trying to get it together and then trying to do that. So that's really just for the discussion. I don't have any answer, but that's what we would like to talk about. And of course, there is also discussion of possibility of hackers gathering together in some relevant political collectives, and but still keeping the notion of hacking, which more or less means to hack is to defer. And of course, not just about discussions and theoretical or whatever. We would like to see as just on any other hackers conference, lots of sharing skills and knowledge, and we have some kind of.
Another talk, but wrapping it up.
I'm off. Yeah, 5 minutes. Way off. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that goes more into informal meetings, and yeah, it's in that sense, it's just like yet another hackers camp. I have a lot of flyers here, so I will just give you, so you just pick up as much as you want, and yeah, keep in contact. Thank you very much.
Yo, thank you for that. Keep in mind, yet another hackers thing. The URLs have been posted on the IRC channel, so hopefully you were watching. I'm not sure whether anyone is keeping track of this, but I will come up with a text file, hopefully containing everything. But typing it up as you go just is a little too much here, so I will do this later on and link to it from this page. Right now, there's an official break of 2 minutes to reorganize. We need a break too. Please, well, this is for input and output, right? So get your new input of Mate, Coca-Cola, whatever, and I'm sure you would know what to do with your output, but not in here. Please outside somewhere. And maybe it's nice if you could again move up to the far left from your, so seen as from your side, moving towards the exits here. Thank you very much.
Also, anybody who is speaking in the second hour hasn't given me your slides yet, or you have a web page or some text that you want to display during your talk, please come up and get that to me now so we can be all ready for the second hour. Thanks. again in a minute. Last call. We'll start again in a minute. Half a minute. Something.
Guys, so can I have a hand sign by everybody who's going to be a speaker with the next round? Where are you guys? Could you just please sit in front?
Yeah, anybody not in the front row or over here, please come on up.
So right, this is the second part of last day of Lightning Talks. We are in room 4. There's an IRC channel for it if you want to follow it. That's on ircfreenode.org. The name of the channel is 23C3_SAAL4. Right, we will continue with Matthias Bauer on pretty slow privacy. Matthias?
Hi, this is a talk about implementing a PGP-like thingy completely in shell script without using OpenSSL, libcrypto, libcrypt, tomcrypt, libbcrypt, or any other C implementation. Okay, we do use PGP for, well, mainly 2 purposes, which is encryption and decryption. Encryption is typically done by calling PGP. No. Stay with the PGP slide, please. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. We use PGP by calling PGP-E for encrypt, -R for recipient, and then the key ID of the recipient. What does this really do? It creates a session key, typically using def random or something. It encrypts the file we wanted to encrypt with a block cipher of our choice in CFP mode. It pads the session key up to the size of the public key and encrypts that padded session key with the public key of the recipient. Well, and then concatenates the session key, which we encrypted with the key of the recipient, with the file. Oh, sorry. Can we do this on a POSIX system without any OpenSSL, PGP, GNU-PG, whatever utility? Yes, we can. If we use DC is in POSIX, for the arithmetics in RC4 and RSA, and replace the block cipher in CFP mode, which is basically a stream cipher, by RC4, which is a stream cipher. And for the padding, there's this OAPE padding, which protects against plain text, clear text guessing attacks with RSA. This padding typically uses a random number generator, which is constructed from MD5. Instead of that, I use RC4. And the rest is shell scripting tricks. Thank you. DC is a very old project. It's older than Unix. It's some Multics tool. It's a Polish reverse multiple arbitrary precision calculator, and it comes with every POSIX compliant system. It can compute arbitrary large number. That's cool because we can implement RSA in that. An example, how to convert a series of bytes written down in decimal to a large number, which would be represented by the concatenation of the bytes. Well, that's what this script does. Problem with DC code is it's extremely obfuscated, and this is even pre-Perl. The 3 numbers 101 are our input, so that's the byte 101, and then I store 1 in the register named C, that's the 1SC, and then I put a command on the stack, which is check if the stack is empty. If the stack is not empty, load the counter, multiply with the thing that's on the stack, add what we already stored in what we saw, multiply, and so on and so on. This converts to large numbers. If you don't understand that, read the man page. Okay, next slide. Okay, RC4 is a cipher developed by RSA Incorporated. It's a stream cipher. It has it has security properties which are not really easy to define because, for example, its application in VEP was not that clever. So you have to watch out. And RC4 allows keys up to 2048 bit. when I remember all those old CCC talks when they were discussing if you can use TripleDES because TripleDES only has one